Good to go?
Good to go.
To start, can you give us a brief overview about what PAS 128 actually is?
So PAS 128 is a publicly available specification from the BSI, and it's a specification for underground utility detection, verification and location.
What would you say would be the biggest obstacle so far during the pandemic?
From the outset, there was a lot of confusion over what can and can't be done. There's a continual revision of, the safe working practices within the business. We absolutely ensured that we only undertook works where our client was able to satisfy us as a business that they had key worker status.
What has Catsurveys done to support the mental health and wellbeing of the team throughout the pandemic?
One of the things that Catsurveys has done is obviously implemented the weekly update. We've been keeping everybody informed. The MD has been talking to everybody on a weekly basis.
Holger is a technical advisor for the Geospatial Commission and one of the driving force behind the development of the National Underground Asset Register. What do you think are the 2 or 3 key lessons learned?
Absolutely, the key lesson for us is to have a clear use case. What is the problem we're trying to solve? Stick to it, be open to other use cases, but stick to the use case in terms of avoiding scope creep.
So thinking about the year just gone, what do you think has been the biggest lesson learnt for you from 2020?
Looking back to 2020, I think it was a year of lessons. As the saying goes, you learn something every day. I would say the most important lesson to me was the power of family and friends.
Firstly, I'd like you to introduce yourself, Katie.
My main involvement is in talking to companies about approved development schemes such as Catsurveys. And just kind of to tell you a little bit about membership. So to become a member at one of the professional grades, it's all about demonstrating that you've got experience covering our competencies.
We've recently made an announcement, both companies made the announcement that we've become group companies, so Binfra and Catsurveys. We've worked together for a long time. Be interested from your perspective to understand, what does it feel like now we are group companies? Is it different? Has it changed? What does it feel like for you?
In the main workflow, nothing has really changed. However, since the announcement, our team feels more like partners with Catsurveys, like a true alliance to provide quality service to our mutual clients.
Digital transformation is a key strategic issue across sectors. How is Spenceley approaching this issue? How is the company embedding a digitally enabled approach to project development and delivery?
Well, you've got to understand as well that in our world, in the geospatial world, we've generally been, in my career, in my lifetime, we've been digital anyway.
So Scott, with data being at the core of your role, just how important is it that you have the highest quality of data?
Oh, it's really important due to the nature of the airport, especially the age of it, because it's been there since the 40s as a RAF base. So working in the airport as a live airport obviously is a very challenging environment.
Thinking very specifically about digital transformation, how do you see Leica supporting digital transformation over the next few years?
Digital transformation is something that is increasingly becoming, our customers are becoming much more aware of the whole journey of digital transformation, the move from the traditional ways of working into a more digital way of working.
It's a great achievement for an SME business like Catsurveys to be awarded ROSPA Gold for the 2nd consecutive year, despite all the challenges that COVID has presented. Can you outline the areas that the assessment highlighted as being really strong in our submission?
Yeah, certainly, this year's submission, Jodi, was a tough one, and there were specific questions in there with regards to our response to the COVID pandemic.
Mouth exercises, Nick.
Oh, is it?
Go on.
Okay. Yeah.
Microsoft Stream things come on now as well. Or yeah, we'll have to do it again.
Are you under attack?
Yeah, can you hear that?
Yeah. It's like Spitfires flying over.
There is a risk here because Joe, I don't know whether you saw it, but Jodi did a bunch of outtakes. And she said to me, make sure you've got some. And I said, no, we're going to, be absolutely professional. We're going to do it in one take. And I know that wasn't going to be the case. So she's getting all of this now. So I'm admitting to the fact that there's highly likely to be mistakes along the way, but that's fine.
Okay, I'm going for the glasses on.
Going glasses on.
Ruling.
Just wanted to have a brief discussion about how the pandemic has affected us. Oh, this is what it's going to be like, isn't it? I'm not going to be able to talk.
I'm quite happy with take one, to be honest with you. How did you feel?
Yeah, there was a couple of stutters in there, but I think that's natural.
Okay.
I've got a desktop lamp here, you see, so more like I'm getting interrogated.
I mean, we've got a good 43 minutes here, and you've missed Bargain Hunt.
All right, okay. So it sounds like a really interesting piece of work. Oh, the telephone's going. Oh, that's typical.
You just go again whenever you're ready.
Because I jumped the line because it should be Bifrost Specimen. Okay.
I did think that, but I just thought I'm not going to say anything because you're in mid-flow, so you just keep going.
Yeah.
Right, let me get to the next question. 1 second, my door's just gone. Lovely, thank you. Thank you. I knew that was going to happen. Amazon package.
How you doing, Mark?
I'm all right.
Good. Yeah, let's wait for this, I don't know, helicopter, probably a military copter or something like that, pass by.
Yeah. Does my background look alright? Because obviously I've blurred it, but I mean, my room's so messy at the moment.
Oh, there we go. I just dismissed that. Perfect.
Take 5.
I tell you what, we'll just do one more round. It was a good practice round. Anyway.
Yeah, good practice round.
I finally did it, you know.
I was laughing.
Jodi's going to have a lot of fun editing this anyway.
Really?
It's your face is so sick. When I say good morning, Nick, say good morning.
And I'm really excited to see the other end of this pandemic.
Yeah, I think everyone is definitely.
Oh, we did it!
Well,
You did brilliant.
No, you did really great. Have a safe day, yo.